Hey guys, so it is Tuesday and it's 5 o'clock or almost 5:30 and I've been rushing around all day trying to get the house clean. I am hiring, or I have hired, a babysitter for the first time ever to come into our home and watch the kids. I'm extremely nervous, but it also brings me to my next point. Today's sponsor is Care.com. I'm so excited to be collaborating with them because I've actually been a member of Care.com for the last 3 years. I just have never had a reason to use them because my mom and dad lived in town. As you guys know, they lived down the street. And I just never, they were always available when we needed them. But I signed up 3 years ago just so that way, just in case if I needed a babysitter, I could find one. Well, my parents recently moved about a month ago, as you guys know, or a little over a month ago. And we don't really have anybody that we can trust that's available to watch our kids for us when we need them to. Yeah, so me and John feel like it's about time for us to start having like a regular date night once a month. Our kids are old enough to not make us feel guilty. They didn't make us feel guilty, but you know, you kind of feel guilty leaving your kids when they're really little, and they're finally at the age where I feel like it's okay to leave them. So Care.com is collaborating on today's video, and they reach out to me to work with them on this video. They're just basically sponsoring our date night, which I think is pretty cool and awesome, and I feel really lucky. So Care.com, if you're not familiar, is a subscription service, a monthly subscription service where you can basically find a nanny, full-time, part-time, babysitters, all sorts of things. They do also offer like pet services and also like elderly care, but their main focus is like on childcare. So I've been wanting to find a person who, one or two people actually, preferably 2 or 3 people, who I could introduce into our family and to our kids to kind of be our regular caregivers when we need to find a babysitter. So yeah, basically you sign up for their service, you pay a monthly fee, and with that monthly fee, depending on what you choose, you can get background checks on people and all of that good stuff just to make sure like they're all legit. You get to search through so many different profiles of people age range from like 18 to like 60s to even maybe in 70s. I don't know. The oldest person who's contacted me was 64. But it's pretty cool because you just get a plethora of caregivers to choose from, and you get to actually see each person and kind of choose what you want. So like my age range was 18 to 20. That was just my personal preference. I also set what I was willing to pay somebody per hour, which you can also seek out people too if you want. And then you can also specify gender. I specified male or female, it didn't really matter. And all of those good things. Non-smoker, smoker, CPR trained, pets, that kind of, you know, like everything. And then you can post a job. Like I posted our date night. I said I was looking for somebody from 6 to 9. And then these are my requirements. We have a dog. We have 2 kids. We have 3, but 2 are going to be home. Ava's at her dad's. So within like 2 days, I had people just like contacting me left and right, interested, and it was kind of neat being able to just like go through all these profiles and choose who I wanted. I also set the job listing to 2 people who I was interested in that I found myself, but unfortunately they were out of town today and this weekend, so I narrowed it down to 3 people who I really liked out of all the people who contacted me, which I want to say at least 12 people contacted me. And then from those 3 people I narrowed it down to 1 because I really just liked her personality. She's a nursing student, she likes kids, she likes animals. Her picture looked appealing, which I know it sounds bad, but you know, it's nice to be able to see a face to the personality, what's written, and she met all my requirements. So I'm a little bit nervous because I've never met her before, but you know, like I said, Care.com makes it very professional. You can get background checks and all of that good stuff. They can be verified with their Facebook, Instagram. So yeah, I'm not nervous because I'm scared of like leaving my kids with this person, because obviously you take that risk when you take kids to daycares and school and all of that stuff. I'm just nervous because this is the first time I've ever had a babysitter at our house, and it's just like I don't really know how to act. I know that sounds ridiculous, but I'm like, I don't know what I'm supposed to say or do or anything like that. I like cleaned the house and reorganized everything and went through all of that stuff just because I wanted to make life easier for her. I'm trying to figure out dinner. The kids want to order something, so I might order something right before she gets here. She's actually going to be here in 15 minutes. I asked her to come a little bit early so I could show her around. John's not home yet. He'll be home in half an hour and we'll leave around 6, but yeah, I don't know. You guys tell me, what do you guys usually do for babysitters? Like obviously I'm gonna leave, you know, all the important numbers and stuff like that and talk to her and let her know where everything is, and the kids are old enough to communicate to her, which is nice. But like I seriously, like I did all the laundry, I cleaned all the bedrooms, I cleaned the bathrooms, I cleaned the kitchen, I cleaned the living room, the family room, like I'm just like so nervous and OCD and crazy. Like I don't really know how to act. So anyways, it's very nerve-wracking too to be on the other side of the whole hiring process as well. I've never been on this side, so it's kind of interesting. But I'll show you guys kind of like the page. So when you sign up and stuff, this is basically what it looks like. As you can see, I have 4 new messages. These are from people who potentially want to work for me, or it sounds so bad, work for me, but really that's what it is. You're hiring somebody to come work for you, and they also have to pay as well to be on this as well. And then yeah, it's just, yeah, there's my profile, there's my picture. I can't scroll up any further because then my personal information starts showing, but this is what the website looks like. It's very easy to use. I didn't even really have to read any directions or anything like that when it came to hiring. You can also pay through the website, like if you have a full-time or part-time nanny or even babysitting, you can pay using like your credit card through the website. And yeah, it's like, it's really simple to use. It's actually kind of fun to use because you're kind of like scrolling through all these people's profiles and you're like, no, I don't like that person, or I like this person. So yeah, we will see how this goes. Again, we've never had to use babysitter, but I'm really looking forward to, like I said, having like 2 to 3, you know, people that I can trust to just call, like if there's an emergency, or me and my husband want to go out for a date, or say I need to go out for a work event with him, or we go on a trip. Like I really want to build like a relationship with somebody who I can trust for those things. So we will see. I'm very, very, very excited. Let's pray that I don't scare this girl off, because I kind of have that fear that my like intensity sometimes scares people away. So we'll see. I don't know if she'll let me film her. I kind of told her that this was like for video, like Care.com was like, oh, you don't have to use a babysitter, but I'm like, no, I want to use the service to its fullest so I can honestly say how I feel. You know, I wanted to go through the whole process to let you guys know, because I'm not gonna suggest something to you guys or promote something to you guys without trying it. That's just not my jam. So I don't know if she'll let me film her, but she does know that I am doing this for YouTube. But yeah, I'm pretty excited. So cross your fingers with me, guys. We successfully left our house with no tears. Kaya like seemed totally chill with Raina. Raina's really nice, and like we clicked right away. Maybe that's a little bit too presumptuous of me to say, but I really liked her. Let's just say that. I really liked her personality. She was, this sounds weird, but I feel like I should mention these things. Like she was clean, she was punctual, she was very like professional, but then like warmed up to me when she realized that I'm kind of a crazy person and like delve into too much information all at once. She kind of like didn't seem scared of me. I don't know, but I know, Jen, what did you think of her first impression?
She seemed really nice.
Yeah, you liked her?
Hopefully she's competent.
Yeah, I think she is. And the kids were, well, Wyatt could care less. He was kind of like,
from the kids,
yeah. Wyatt was downstairs totally ignoring the situation, and Kaya was like, I'm really proud of Kaya because she didn't get like all weird or anything. I think the fact that I told her we'd be home in time to tuck her in like helped like soothe her, but she seemed to be fine. Like she seemed to be fine. And Nuna loves her, of course, but Nuna loves everybody. Well, that's not true. Nuna doesn't like a few people in her. I don't want to talk about that, but there's a few people that she will growl and bark at no matter when she sees them. But yeah, I think it'll be, I'm feeling comfortable. Like Raina like was very open and answered all my questions and even asked questions herself, and I feel comfortable. Do you feel comfortable?
Yeah. Well, I'm going off what you say because I only knew her from
Oh yeah, John got home from work and like kind of was like in and out, but I definitely feel a lot more comfortable, and it was a lot less scary than I thought. And I think that has a lot to do with Raina though, and how she kind of presented herself too. So far so good. Now to find something to do, because you guys know us, we're kind of whatever.
We're gonna return address.
We're gonna go run a few errands and go out to dinner. I think that's what our plan is. I know. Hey, look, we match. We're all pinky.
Is this what I wore?
Yeah.
No, I had that polo on for the nose.
Oh yeah,
hair pulling video.
the nose hair pulling video, and my hair was not pink then. Actually, it's like a purpley pink. I think this overtone's working really well. But yeah, I'm excited. I feel so good about the fact that the kids were okay when we left. Like that's huge for Kaya. If you guys know her in real life, like that's huge. Absolutely huge. Anywho, we're gonna go find some stuff to do. What are we gonna do, John? I couldn't decide if I wanted bulgogi or bibimbap, so I got both. And then John got kung pao. But this hot meal is brought to you by Care.com, because without Care.com, we would be eating a cold meal, because as you know, as a parent, you rarely get to eat your dinners warm because they get cold by the time the kids let you. No cutting up anybody's dinner but our own tonight. This is a place we've been trying to eat at for months, almost a year. Hasn't it been almost a year we've been trying to eat here? It's either always closed or it's too busy that we can't like manage kids here, so super excited. Now what are we doing, John?
I'm gonna return the dress to the mall.
So, yeah, we're kind of boring people, guys. And it's so hot out, like, I thought about maybe going disc golfing with John because that was our first date, as you guys know, when we first met. But it's so hot. Like, it's hot and humid, and it's like kind of maybe gonna rain, but hot? Not. It's so hot. I don't really know. I figured we'd just run errands. We did have a really good dinner, though. Like I said, we've been trying to get to that place for a year now. It's like a Korean hybrid type restaurant. But it's so small and seating is kind of limited that every single time we drive past it with our kids, we were like, that looks too busy, or just not gonna be anywhere to sit. And then whenever we went there without kids, it was always closed. So it was kind of like a, I don't know, happenstance that we were driving past it and it was open and we didn't have any kids and we're like, let's go. So yeah, we're just flying by the seat of our pants. Honestly, date night for us is just kind of spending time together without kids.
Away from the children, but together. Turn you closer.
God. I don't know, because we're in a car and there's a little thing in my way. Although our waitress didn't seem to think we were together. She came up to us. This has only happened to us once, actually, other than today. But she came up to us she was like, I was like, we're ready for a check. And she goes, is this together or separate? And I was like, it's together. Like, she kept looking back and forth at me and John.
Separate.
But the only other time that this happened was where were we? Like at a Chili's or an Applebee's? And we're sitting across booth from each other, and the person was like, is this separate or together? And we're like, together. Like, do we look like we should be like together? I don't know. Maybe the new hair color is like throwing everybody off.
Oh yeah.
I look so young and hip.
I look so old.
Show them your glasses, John.
I'm driving?
Oh.
You show them my glasses. Here.
No, you're supposed. They want to see them on. John ordered new glasses because his other ones broke. These were like what, 20 bucks? Offline.
All together.
What was it? Did you order from the same place again? Goggles for you?
Yeah.
.com?
Yeah.
This is just one big sponsored ad. No, I'm just kidding. Goggles for you did not sponsor us, though. Hey, he broke his other two that he had bought. Kaya.
She like yanked them off my face and crushed them with her hands.
Yeah, you never leave your glasses on the floor or on couches or anywhere where they would break or be stepped on.
No.
Okay, so this is why he gets $20 glasses, and yeah, he ordered new ones.
Add up like all the glasses I break in a year.
So you almost hit that lady.
What lady?
That lady. She was so nervous. She thought you were gonna hit her. He wasn't going to, but she thought he was.
What lady?
Exactly, John. What lady indeed. So yeah, so we're gonna go just run a few errands, I guess. Maybe I'll like meander around Sephora.
Maybe we can like park and make out.
I haven't meandered. I'm yellow in here. I'm orange in here. This lighting. I hate Sephora's lighting. I think they do this so that you buy stuff and you get home and it doesn't look right. Okay, so we're in Sephora. This top color right here. Can I pull it off, or is it too like nudie? It kind of matches my hair. This is, I think, Venus. Is this Venus or is this Spice Girl? No, this is Venus. I don't know. My worry is that it's gonna make my teeth look yellow. I wish there was a way of trying it without trying it. What do you think?
You could always put it on your lips.
No, I don't want to use a tester. Ugh. Anyone else with me out there? I don't use the testers. Not for the lips. I'm sitting here drooling over the new iPad. This is what he likes to do on date night. An iPad is an iPad to me. As long as it like functions and I can watch Netflix, I don't really care. John, on the other hand, not like me.
I just want to drag and drop on the new one.
Nice romantic car wash. We're home. Raina just left, and we didn't want her to put her in the video because she didn't feel like she was video ready. But maybe she'll send me a picture so I can insert it so you guys can see how pleasant she looked. She just looked very friendly. That's what attracted me the first time. So if you're trying to apply on Care.com, put a pleasant picture on, because that is what caught my eye out of all the people who applied. What did you think of her?
Okay, she's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really nice knowing that the kids were like okay and happy, and like, I don't know, that we have somebody now we can call if we need to watch our kids for us.
That was a good experience. I think I would do it again, definitely.
We'll definitely use her again, and definitely use care.com, you know, to find another backup person. She'll definitely be our first person we go to, but like to have a backup person just in case would be really nice. Because again, we don't have any family in town anymore to call. Just, you know, if something happens or emergency happens or anything like that. Kaya, what did you think of Raina? You liked her? Oh, good. Did you feel comfortable with her even though you hadn't met her before? Yeah? Was she nice? Awesome. Would you like her to babysit again? Awesome. This is a picky kid here, guys. Like, it took her a long time to warm up to my mom even. I'm so happy you liked her. That was a good, positive first babysitter experience, huh? Yeah? And you, son, what did you think of Raina?
I liked her.
You liked her? What'd you like about her? Was she nice? Okay. Was she fun to hang out with? Would you want her to babysit again?
Yeah.
Yeah? Do you feel uncomfortable right now because I'm putting you on the spot? Okay. All your work is done, my son. So there you have it. There was our first experience leaving our kids with a stranger, so to speak. I mean, really, they'd never met her before. I had never met her before. You can schedule appointments to meet the babysitters prior, but because I was kind of on a time restriction, you know, I needed to get this done. I didn't have a chance to meet her prior, but I did get a chance to talk to her via text message. And like I said, because care.com has background checks and all of that stuff, I felt confident in having her here. That's why I felt comfortable with letting her come into the home. Obviously, if she would have like made me feel uncomfortable when she got here, I would have totally like canceled everything. But she meshed really well with the family, and I'm really excited about that. And I really have care.com to credit for finding her. I did talk to her a little bit just kind of to get a feel on her side of care.com, just because I think it's good to like know both sides. And she said that she's liked care.com as well. And you know, I have to remind you guys, like I asked her this too, like even though I was nervous about having her come into my home, you know, she probably was nervous too coming into my home. You know what I mean? Like, just as much as I had to trust that she was a responsible, you know, human being, she also had to trust that the house that she was walking into wasn't, you know, unsafe or anything like that. So just keep that in mind as well, like when you meet your babysitters or nannies or whatnot, like they're kind of putting their trust in you just as much as you're putting their, you know, your trust in them. And yeah, that's about it. So let me know if you've tried care.com or if you're gonna try care.com. I do have a 30% off discount for you guys, or coupon code. I'll leave that below and all the information on how you can sign up with care.com. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Sorry, it was kind of a different kind of vlog. I really did truly want to kind of review care.com because it's something that I've been signed up for years now, but never used because I haven't had to. And this just came about at like the perfect timing for us because my parents are gone and we needed a date night out, and you know, I wanted to just like find somebody who could, you know, be reliable for our family. So thank you care.com for sponsoring today's video. Thank you to all my viewers for watching my videos and making sponsorships like this possible. I appreciate it so much. Thank you for watching. You guys are just awesome, and I wouldn't get the opportunities that I do without you. And I hope you have a great day, and I will see you all in my next vlog. Bye.